Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to the Living in Palm Coast channel. Today we're going to talk about the cost of living in Palm Coast, Florida. And we looked up a bunch of cost of living calculators, and I think you'll be really interested in what we found. So stay tuned and we're going to get right into it. Hey everyone, the purpose of this channel is to give you the kind of information that I wish I had when before I moved down to Palm Coast. So today we're going to talk about the cost of living. To be honest, you have to work hard at spending money in Palm Coast, Florida. So we don't have a real shopping district here like West Palm Beach or Port St. Lucie, even Naples, where you have sort of a shopping district. We have a shopping area in the upper part of the city, up along Palm Coast Parkway, and that is the kind of the Walmart area, Home Depot. Then we have another area down in the south where Target is located and Town Center. But for the most part, if you want to do any kind of serious shopping, it's typically down to Daytona, which is about 45 minutes, or it is going to be up to Jacksonville, or even St. Augustine has more shopping than we do because they gear towards more towards the tourists. In Palm Coast, there are a number of good restaurants. But the problem is that there are very few restaurants. My point is that there are few ways that you can actually spend your entertainment dollars here, either in shopping or in eating out. You're not spending your evenings figuring out what restaurant you want to go to. If you go out, typically it's to kind of your favorite restaurant. I would say more money is spent in this town on, say, recreational types of things like kayaking or buying a kayak and outfitting it, fishing for sure. There are tons of fishing areas here and charters, and tons of people here have boats. Now I want to touch on housing prices. If you're going to be moving down, the overall prices of housing are less here in Palm Coast than they are either in the state of Florida or in the nation. Of course, that depends on what house you buy and your particular situation, but that's sort of the average. Now, to build a house is getting more and more expensive by the day. Lumber's going up, all the building materials are going up. My advice is that if you do decide to build here, is to get a hold of our new construction team, and we can help you decipher who the builders are, which ones are competitive here in this market, because we do have at least 25 relevant builders here in Palm Coast. Okay, now with the cost of living calculators, it was really kind of cool because what I did was I pulled out 4 popular calculators, and I want to show you each one of them. And what I did was I picked out 4 calculators and then 4 separate cities, and just kind of picked up random cities. And I want to give you what I came up with. It's kind of interesting, but here's what it is. So I picked up, I'm going to show you this whiteboard that I put together here. But here we are. I don't know if you can see this. Let me see if I can. Okay, so here we are. So I looked at NerdWallet, and NerdWallet was, and then the city I plugged in was the city of Minneapolis, because that's my hometown. That's where I came from. And I plugged in $100,000, which said that if you made $100,000 in a particular city like Minneapolis, what would you have to make in Palm Coast to have the same comparable lifestyle? That's kind of what all these calculators tell you. And I don't know exactly how they come about those numbers. I'm sure they weigh taxes and property taxes and cost of groceries and all those all those things they weigh, and then they give you a number here. So anyway, the second one I looked at was Smart Asset, and I used the city of Orlando. And so if you made $100,000 in Orlando, you would only have to make $98,250 here in Palm Coast to maintain the same lifestyle. Then I just we have a lot of people from Philadelphia, so what I thought I'd do is pick some town in Philadelphia. I've never really even heard of this place, but it's Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, and this is with Ramsey Solutions. This Dave Ramsey. It's on the TV all the time. It is Ramsey Solutions, and it's Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. And if you made $100,000 in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, you would only have to make $94,600 to maintain the same level, level of living, I guess, standard of living. And then the last one I did was the Money Geek. I'm going to have links to all these, so don't worry. The last one I did was Money Geek. It was Middlesex, New Jersey. I don't know where that is necessarily, but if you made $100,000 in Middlesex, New Jersey, to maintain the same lifestyle in Palm Coast, Florida, you would only need to make $77,605. That was the most radical one out of all four, but I thought it was really interesting. But anyway, I hope that was helpful. Thanks for tuning in. If you like what we're doing, hit the subscribe button, hit the notifications button, and we're going to have a video out here coming out shortly on moving to Palm Coast, Florida. I believe that's the next one coming out, so stay tuned for that one. And thanks again for tuning in. We're just trying to give you information that we're hearing from our clients, but as well as, someone who just moved down here from Palm Coast and kind of went through this whole process. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, take care.